Greetings to you. I am Sister Rita X, student of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, two great preachers of freedom, justice, and equality. To the black man and woman of America and the Western Hemisphere, and to the aboriginal people of the earth, the eternal leader of the nation of Islam, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the exalted Christ, and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, the divinely guided reminder and mercy in our midst, the Jesus of the Bible and Muhammad of the Holy Quran. These two great men are also a warner to the government and people of the United States and a warner to the nation of the earth. I greet you all with the greeting words of peace in the Arabic language of our fathers. Assalamu alaikum. To those of you in the listening audience who is not familiar with these words, it simply means peace be upon you. My subject today is a case for reparation. Add it up. A case for reparation. Add it up. How to protect democracy. What does democracy means? The founding fathers of this country lived in Europe, and they saw the era of government that the founding fathers, experienced. The founding fathers wanted to frame a constitution that would guard this nation, America, against those things that they suffered in Europe. The founding fathers did a pretty good job in what they wrote. In a democracy where people have the right to choose their leaders, people lead with the consent of the governed. Govern means to rule, to direct, to guide. That means their leaders are not the master. They are our servants. Since we, the people, are the master, and those in governments are our servants, how then do you take the nation from the people and put it in the hands of the so-called servants, where the so-called servants are and has become the master, and the people becomes the slaves of the few rather than the master of the few? Democracy, which is the highest form of government that we know of at this time, presuppose an enlightened candidate where you, the electors of those whom you will elect, have knowledge of what is in your best interest. Democracy presupposes that you are so enlightened, so intelligent, that You do not choose a candidate based on he or she has a slick ad on television. The question for the candidate becomes, what do you propose that fits what you or I believe is good for my neighborhood, my city, my state, my nation? But how can democracy be saved when the electors is being absolutely dumbed down, dumbing down the children, dumbing down the electorals? Corporate America is taking over newspaper, radio, and television and managing what you see and what you hear. Corporate America is controlling how you think. The human masses have become like sheep, easily led in wrong direction. It is because the country is being taken from the people. The country is on lock, stock, and barrel by a few to the detriment of the many. That's why there is such a thing as campaign finance reform. It is because corporate America spends billions of dollars buying votes of those who have been elected to serve the people. Once you sit in these seats, you see from a different perspective. You may come to these seats innocent and with a desire to serve. Then you run into the forces that you didn't even know existed. Those forces try to shape us so that we will vote the way that is better for them, even if it is detrimental to the politician own constituent. If want America to survive, we have to take back the government and make it a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Look at the people that make up this nation. There is not another nation on the earth like this one, America. If you go to China, you will expect everybody in government to be Chinese. Go to India, everybody is India. Go to Japan, everybody is Japanese. But the whole world lives inside America. Since the whole world lives here, all of us help to make America the number one superpower and the greatest economics and military power on earth. Therefore, America domestic policy should reflect the people that made America great. And America foreign policy should reflect her respect for all the people of the earth that helped to make America great. The masses of the people knows nothing about America's foreign policy. The masses of the people only knows that we elect our representative in government, but there is a secret kind of government that works quietly and very effectively, formulating how America will deal with the nation of the earth in our names. Black man and woman of America, people of the world, do you want to know why people hate America? Why people will be so blinded by their hatred that they will commandeer an airplane, driving it into the World Trade Center, knowing that they would die and the innocent people on that plane would die. And the innocent people in the World Trade Center would die. What kind of hatred so blinds a human being? It's not that they hate our freedom. Everybody wants to be free. What they hate are policy that the American people knows nothing about, that rob the people of the earth of their wealth, or their wealth is exploited to make life better for us in America at the expense of people over there. That is unjust. Former President Bush was desirous of a preemptive strike on Iraq because he said Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction, and the Iraqi hatred for us, black man and woman in America, people of the world, is such that they will turn these weapons loose on the American people. Don't that sound familiar? Isn't it what President Trump is alluding to as we speak? That Iran is massing weapons of mass destruction and wants to turn these weapons on the American people. But the only one that had nuclear weapons and used them was this country, America. So, America, don't be such a hypocrite. You got nuclear weapon. Israel got nuclear weapon. All leaders of a powerful country, Russia, have nuclear weapons. China have nuclear weapons, but no one used their nuclear weapons but America. So, in Iraq, the American news media was there testing the move of the people. Nobody was harming them. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan went to the Middle East at that time and talked to many Arabs and Muslims heads of state. The heads of state told the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, even though they have agreement with America and Israel, that they didn't want America to do this to Iraq. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan asked them to speak with one voice and to say to the President Bush at that time of the United States, we do not wish for you, America, to do this. One by one, they began to speak to our former President Bush, saying no to war. But President Bush and his advisors seem to be saying no to them, as Trump is doing the same. The people of the world, the nation of the world, is saying to America, no, we don't want you to go to war with Iran. But Bush and Trump and their advisor seems to be saying no to them. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan warned the president in a letter that he wrote in December 2001 that if President Bush will continue his course of action, then he will lose the coalition in his war on terror. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said that his allies would turn against him. Europe now was saying no. America, don't do this. Turkey, which is a friend of America, said, I'm your friend, America. But former President Bush, don't do this. Kuwait did not say yes to this. Neither had Saudi Arabia. Neither had the Emirates. All of the Arabs spoke at the Arab League with one voice and said no. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan thought the president was on the wrong course and really don't think President Bush, considered what he was about to do. A preemptive strike on the assumption that there is a threat in Iraq would unleash the dogs of war all over the planet. America would have no more authority to say to Pakistan or India, nuclear powers with a tense common border, not to launch a preemptive strike. China said Taiwan is hers, but Taiwan and America have a defense pact. If America made a preemptive strike on Iraq, what about China? President Bush said he wants a regime change in Iraq, but he had already named Iran and North Korea as a part of an axis of evil. What are North Korea, Iran thinking now? If America made a preemptive strike on Iraq, do you think North Korea, Iran won't think they are next? What are they to do? Are they not to seek weapons of mass destruction too? This government has gone mad. When you allow insane people to lead you and I, black men of the world, people of the world, and you say nothing and do nothing, then you deserve the result of their insanity. The president was defying the people. Let the people know the truth, and then let the people have an arbitrator, a judge, to determine if America should go to war. We asking the American people, white, black, and brown, Muslim, Christian, Jews, agnostic, Buddhist, and Hindu, whatever comprise the electors in America, to rise and not let madness destroy a great nation by a shadow government. Black man and woman, people of the world, he who gives you knowledge, subscribe the circumference of your being. He who gives you the diameter of your knowledge, prescribe the circumference of your activity. So, we have a case for reparation. Add it up. America, you owe the black man and woman something. America, we don't want you to dole it out in welfare checks. America, if you give the black man and woman of America what you owe us, we, the black man and woman of America, will take it from there. But will America do that? We don't know. However, America did detain thousands of Japanese. America in concentration camps during World War II and confiscated the Japanese America property. Now, Congress said America treated the Japanese Americans wrongly and has okayed several billions of dollars to be paid to the Japanese Americans in reparation. The Germans recognized the evil that they did to the Jews. And right now, the Germans are paying reparation to Israel. East Germany wanted to unite with West Germany. And in order to do so, East Germany repented and stated their intention to pay Israel reparation. East Germany, black man and woman, people of the world, repented and stated their intention to pay Israel reparation. We ask the Jews of the world to forgive us. This is what East Germany said to Israel. Listen, black man and woman, people of the world, listen to what they said. They said, we ask the Jews of the world to forgive us. The East German parliament said in a formal statement, we ask the people of Israel to forgive us for the hypocrisy and hostility of official East Germany policy towards Israel, and for the persecution and the degradation of Jewish citizens. Also, after 1945, in our country, East Germany gives and goes on to say, we ask the people of Israel to forgive us. We declare our willingness to contribute as much as possible to the healings of mental and physical suffering of survivors and to provide just compensation for material losses. Now, look, black man and woman, people of the world, that's a wonderful thing. done by East German. Now, let's rewrite this a little bit and let's put it in the hands of America. Wouldn't it be wonderful if America said, we ask the blacks of the world to forgive us? We ask the black people of America to forgive us for our hypocrisy and the hostility of official United States policy towards black people, and for the persecution and degradation of black people even after 1863, when we called them citizens and said they were free. And we, the government of America, declared our willingness to contribute as much as possible to the healing of mental and physical suffering of any survivors, and to provide just compensation for material losses. Now, black man and woman, let's add up what the government of America owes us since Donald Trump had introduced a bill, a fund for $1.8 billion to give to those who attack the White House, the Capitol, and the police. Let's add up what the government of America owes the black man and woman. Do you have your calculator, black man and woman? Let's start in Africa. According to late great scholar W.E.B. Du Bois, a conservative estimate of black lives lost in the Middle Passage was from 50 to 100 million black lives. Black man and woman, we don't need to minimize the Jewish Holocaust. 6 million lives is a lot of Jewish life. But are you Jewish people telling the black man and woman that 6 million white lives are more valuable than 100 million black lives? You can't be saying that. For the Bible says, a life for a life. Well, if 100 million of us, black man and woman, lost our lives in the Middle Passage, add it up, what is one black life worth? 300 years working from can't see morning to can't see night for no pay. 300 years working millions of slaves for nothing. Add it up. Add it up. The killing of our fathers and mothers after mating them like animals, then taking the children, naming us after the slave master, stripping us of our language, our God, our religion, our mind. Add it up. Add it up. Think about it. The destruction of our families, black man and woman. Black people fought in the Revolutionary War that made America free from England. Yet, we black men and women are not free. Add it up. Add it up. We fought in the war of 1812. Add it up. We, black man and woman, fought In the Civil War, 400,000 blacks on the side of the North and South, some fighting to preserve the South, others fighting to preserve the Union. After the Union was preserved, we, black man and woman, had no union, but thousands of black lives were lost in that Civil War. Add it up. Add it up. You, white slave master, and your children brought us, black man and woman, into religion, not to make us closer to Jesus, but to turn us, black man and woman, inside out. In Jesus' name. And you, whites, know Jesus was no white man. The Bible said Jesus had hair like lamb wood and feet like brass burnt in an oven. But you make us, black man and woman, white-minded and destroyed our love for ourselves. Add it up. Add it up. Black man and woman, we fought in the Spanish-American War. We, black man and woman, helped the slave master steal Texas, steal New Mexico, steal Arizona and California from the Mexicans. Add it up. Add it up. World War I came. You, America, got in trouble. Black soldiers went. America, you got a victory over Germany. But black people got nothing but more hell. Add it up. Add it up. World War II came along. Hitler got started. Black people joined the army. You say, America, well, if you join, you black people join on your own. No, no. When the black man and woman join, you sign your name Jackson, Morgan, William. Black man and woman, you signed the wrong name. You were out of your mind. You didn't know who you are. Somebody took advantage of you and sent you, black man and woman, to fight for your enemy. Add it up. Add it up. Black man and woman, we left our fathers on Normandy Beach, in Palermo, in Rome, in Naples, in Sicily. We left our bodies on the street of Paris, in Belgium. Add it up. Add it up. We joined the war. They used us, black man and woman, in Hawaii, in Baton, in Corridor, in the Solomon Islands, in Iwo Jima. We, black man and woman, lost our lives fighting for America. And after the war was over, America rebuilt Germany. Now, the West Germany economy is the strongest in all Europe. Black man and woman, the government of America rebuilt Japan. Now, the Japanese are world leaders, but black people who help you, government of America, win the war. Black people are homeless in Atlanta. Black people are homeless in Chicago. Black people are homeless in Detroit, homeless in Boston, in the streets, looking for a job, looking for a handout. We, the black man and woman, help you to win America. But you, America, offered the black people nothing. We say, add it up, add it up, add it up. Black man and woman, we develop leaders to help us. Marcus Garvey came and talked to us, black man and woman. But here in Georgia, you, government of America, trumped up charges against Marcus Garvey. And you brought Marcus Garvey into court. And you lied on him. And you, government of America, sent Marcus Garvey to prison unjustly. Then you deported Marcus Garvey and broke Marcus Garvey movement. Only later did we, black man and woman, learn that Marcus Garvey was a good man. And Marcus Garvey had a good program. But you, government of America, destroyed it all. Add it up. Add it up. In the 1960s, when black folks began to move, we had CORE, we had SNCC, we had the NAACP, the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. We had the Black Panther. We had the Nation of Islam. And all of these brothers and sisters were fighting for the liberation of black people. But there in Washington, D.C., the government of America started plotting against our leaders, black man and woman. And we lost Whitney Young off the coast of Africa under suspicious circumstances. We lost Medgar Evers. The government of America broke up CORE. Whitney Young shifted the Urban League towards aggressive advocacy for economic opportunity, job training, and corporate desegregation. Medgar Evers and Whitney Young built partnership with business and government to create employment program for Blacks America. Whitney Young pressed corporation to hire black workers. Whitney Young advised President Kennedy and President Johnson on urban and employment policy and helped shape war on poverty program. Whitney Young died suddenly in 1971 while on a trip to Laos, Nigeria. Add it up. CORE, also known for Congress of Racial Equality, founded in 1942 in Chicago. CORE was a major civil rights organization that used nonviolent direct action, such as sit-ins, freedom riders, voter registration to challenge segregation and racial injustice in the United States, especially during the 1940s through 1960s. CORE Congress of Racial Equality, helped organize the 1947 Journey of Reconciliation, an early institute bus desegregation test, and played a central role in the freedom rise in 1961. CORE, also known as Congress of Racial Equality, and local desegregation campaign. In later decades, CORE shifted towards more conservative position and decreased national promises. CORE was founded by an interracial group of students to promote civil rights through nonviolent direct action. CORE played a significant role in the civil rights movement, participating in key events like the Montgomery bus boycott and the Freedom Riders, before shifting its focus in the late 1960s towards Black nationalism. So I'm giving you a history. Black men of America, our young Black people who don't know the history of America, who don't know the history of the slave masters and their children, because the slave masters have hidden this knowledge from our young people. They refuse to allow our young people to know the truth. So, CORE was under the leadership of Roy Ennis from 1968 to his death in 2002. CORE moved to the political party. Add it up. Medgar Evers was assassinated on June the 12th, 1963 in Jackson, Mississippi by Byron D. LeBeckwith, a white supremacist. Medgar Evers was significant in the civil rights movement, galvanizing public awareness and leading to increased activism for racial equality. Medgar Evers was an American civil rights activist who was the NAACP first field secretary in Mississippi. Medgar Evers was a United States Army veteran who served in World War II. Medgar Evers was engaged in effort to overturn racial segregation at the University of Mississippi, the segregation of public facility, and expand opportunity for Americans, African Americans, including the enforcement of voting rights prior to Medgar Evers' assassination. Look, Black man and woman, people of the world, add it up. Get your calculator out. Since Trump wants to give these criminals $1.8 billion, add it up. What do America owe the Black man and woman? Trump, President Trump, what do you and your fathers, what do America owes the Black man and woman? Add it up. SNCC, SNNC, also known for the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. The SNNC was a key organization in the American Civil Rights Movement, founded in April 1960 to coordinate youth-led nonviolent protests against racial segregation and discrimination. It emerged from student-led sit-ins and evolved to include more militant approach. By the late 1960s, the Student Nonviolent Coordinated Committee, SNNC, played a central role in the civil rights movement in the 1960s. The Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee began as an interracial group advocating nonviolence. The Student Nonviolent Coordinated Committee was founded in Raleigh, North Carolina in the early 1960s. Black men and women. The government of America started plotting against our leaders, and we lost Whitney Young off the coast of Africa under suspicious circumstances. We lost Medgar Evers. They broke up CORD. They broke up SNCC, Student Nonviolent Coordinated Committee. The government of America broke up the organization called US under Maulana Karingo. Maulana Karingo, previously known as Ron Karingo, is an American activist, author, and professor of Africana Studies, best known as the creator of the Pan-African and African-American holiday called Kwanzaa. Maulana Karingo founded the organization called US. It was originally called US Organization in 1965. Prominent Black cultural nationalism and community development. The movement emphasized African values, cultural pride, and social programs. Maulana Karingo's role in creating Kwanzaa is a week-long celebration honoring African heritage. The government jailed the leaders of the Republic of New Africa. The Republic of New Africa was a Black separatist organization. The Republic of New Africa was born in 1968 when 500 Black nationalists met in Detroit, Michigan. The Republic of New Africa avowed purpose was to culturally and literally separate African Americans from mainstream American culture and to set up a new nation consisting of 5 states in the South: Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, and South Carolina. They murdered Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. They weakened the NAACP and the Urban League. Everything that fought for justice for us, Black men and women of America. The slave master, the government of America, tore it down. We say, add it up. America owes the Black man and woman, add it up, What is the life of Martin Luther King Jr. worth? What is the life of Malcolm X worth? Add it up. What is the life of our leaders worth? What is the life of our leader, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan worth? You want him dead. But we say to you, the government of America, we say to you, Israel, you so-called fake Jews, you don't want that. You really don't want that. Because if you know the way God looked at this thing, no, America, no, you white slave masters and your children, no, you government of Israel, you don't want that. No, you don't. Look, the present generation of whites, let it be known, you present generation of whites, they didn't do this to us, black men and women. The present generation of whites are innocent of what their grandfathers did, but the present generation of whites are in a privileged position because of what their fathers did. And we, black man and woman, are in a hell of a condition because of what the present generation of whites' grandfathers did. So, if you, present generation of whites, want to escape what is justly due, then you, present generation of whites, have got to do the right thing. You, present generation of whites, got to do justice by the black man and woman. What is the right thing? You, this generation of whites, have got to apologize for what you did. You, generation of whites, got to repent for what you did. You have got to say, we have been wrong. Now, we know we don't want you, black people. We don't like you, black people. But, black people, we will give you justice. Now, what does justice look like? If you add it up, white folks, you are going to have to give us the whole damn country. Add it up, white people. The whole country belongs to the oppressed. If you add it up, we, the oppressed, are not asking for the whole thing, but we do deserve the whole thing. Just give us some of it. 12 states with an outlet to the sea. And let us, black people, go to build a nation for ourselves. Let us, the black man and woman, go and let us build a new reality in the name of God. Let us build for God. White America's sake. And what if we don't do that? But God said he is the power today who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. God is on the scene. God is here. And he's not a spook. He is on the scene, black man and woman, because it is prophesied. Go to your Bible. Go to Genesis, the 15th chapter, the 13th, the 14th, the 15th verse. It reads, Abraham know of a surety that thy seed will be a stranger in a land that is not theirs. Is not America a strange land, a stranger in a land that is not ours? We was not brought to America to be citizen. We was brought to America to be slaves. So go back to the Bible in Genesis, the 15th chapter, the 13th, the 14th, the 15th verse. It reads, Abram know of a surety that thy seed will be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and they shall serve them and afflict them for 400 years. But after that time, I will come. Who's coming? God said he's coming. And he said he would judge that nation that had his people in bondage. Allah God said he is here. He's going to judge America for what America did. So we say to you, America, Donald Trump, since you want to dole out money, we say to you, you better do justice by the black man and woman and give us 12 states in America with an outlet to the sea. Or Allah God said that he is here for the black man and woman, and he will punish you. He said, you, black man and woman, may forgive these people. But God said, I am going to punish and judge this people for what they done. They will not get away with it. So we say, white America, you say to us, what if we don't want to do that? But God said he is the power today, and he will take the kingdom from whom he pleases, and he, Allah God, will give it to whom he pleases. When we, the black man and woman, ask for reparation, we're asking you, white America, to save your life. But if you don't want to save your life, then leave it to God. He will settle it. Let me tell you something. As a student of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, he taught us that God said he will settle it, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and a life for a life. Add it up. Add it up. 100 million in the Middle Passage, and you have 150 million white people in America today. Add it up. If it's a life for a life, then God is justified in killing everything that refused to submit, as he killed Pharaoh and his people, as he destroyed Babylon and Sodom and Gomorrah. And he warned you that it was water the first time, but it will be fire next time. You better add it up. You better add it up, America, and do justice by the black man and woman. We want 12 states. You got 50 states in America. We want 12. We're not leaving America. You will leave, white folks. America belongs to the black man and woman. We built the White House. We built your mansion. We built your civilization. So you owe the black man and woman. And let me tell you something. Since you always talking about the UFO, unidentified flying object. There is 1,500 baby planes. We call it a mothership. That God said that he had 1,500 bombing planes with 3 bombs on them each, waiting 40 miles above our head, black man and woman. There is a mother plane called the UFO. Let me tell you, Elon Musk is an enemy of Allah God. Donald Trump is an enemy of Allah God. They are trying to put weapons in space to fight the mothership, to fight the mother plane that you call UFO. Elon Musk's whole objective is to put spaceship on the moon to fight Allah God. He knows that God is here to judge America. He knows that time is up and that they will be punished for what they have done. So don't be misled. He who gives you knowledge describe the circumference of your activity. If they think that you are not in the knowledge of yourself, black man and woman, people of the world, they will lie to you. Donald Trump is a liar that's been lying to the American people on a rant. So, we, black man and woman, God knew that he would have to fight America. So he brought 1,500 baby planes with 3 bombs on them each to destroy America, to destroy England, to destroy Israel. 1 bomb would go down into the earth 12 miles and come up like a mountain. You can't fight with God. You can't win America. We got rain, hail, snow, and earthquake. That these are God's weapons. He said he don't need no gun. He got his weapon. Rain, hail, snow, and earthquake. And he is whipping America. He is whipping the world because the whole world played a part in destroying the black man and woman. So the whole world have to get up and do something for the black man and woman. We want 12 states with an outlet to the sea. America, white America, if you want to live today, you better do justice by the black man and woman. So, as I leave you, black man and woman, people of the world, if you have any question, you can ask my leader, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, the Jesus of the Bible, and the Muhammad of the Holy Quran. Yes, we declare that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is that Jesus that the world has been looking for. Don't you tell us that you know Jesus and he's a mystery. He can't be seen. He's floating around in space 2,000 years waiting to return. Don't be such a hypocrite. Study, black man and woman. Study, people of the world. The fight is on. There's 2 gods on the scene. The God of the black man and woman who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. He slipped into America July the 4th, 1930, while America was partying, while America was dancing. He came in the country looking like a white man. He had to slip in because America was watching the borders. They was watching for someone that they knew was coming. They knew God was coming. So they watched all the borders, but he slipped right on in July the 4th, 1930. And he came to Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan is called the heart. If you look on the map, why is Detroit, Michigan the heart? Because when America built their civilization playing with steel, Detroit, Michigan is the auto capital of the world, messing with steel. So, black man and woman, you are a wonderful people. Don't be afraid. God is here. God has come to fight for you. He knew you didn't have no weapons. He said, this battle is mine. I am here. I am here to fight the government of America. Get your weapons, America. You can't fight with God. You can't win, America. So you better do justice by the black man and woman. You better give us 12 states with an outlet to the sea. Black man and woman, this is my introduction going live on YouTube. But I have a radio program that I comes on every day from 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Trumpet X Radio. You can Google me, Sister Rita X. Google me, Rush Limbaugh, former Rush Limbaugh. No, Sister Rita X. Sean Hannity knows Sister Rita X. Laura Ingram knows Sister Rita X. Mark Levin knows Sister Rita X. I've been on the scene 46 years, preaching, standing, fighting for the liberation of black people. So, don't be afraid, black man and woman. God got a mother plane above your head, 40 miles right now. He's waiting on the government of America to make their move. He's waiting on Elon Musk to make his move. He's waiting on you so he can destroy all of you. Add it up. So, those of you who got questions, you may go to hashtag #question at Louis Farrakhan. You can ask my leader, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Go to hashtag #question at Louis Farrakhan. Thank you for listening. Assalamu alaikum.